I'm assuming.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Would you want to go in the gate and come around the back right here?
Am I allowed to?
Of course, yeah.
I know that there's rules for the...
Just go around the hangar building. And
right around this way? Okay. Yeah, no problem. Meet you back there.
Yeah, we're right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have an 18 or something?
Yeah, I do. I have the key to open the gate.
That's Rosie. Thank you. Cedar, 95 items on the northeast back wall, including a gas can.
21 up, behind you.
Okay.
So, what exactly got taken?
Real quick. I'm Station 21. Okay. Cut to the chase. The bottom line is the dickhead over there in the red shirt was a mechanic here who will know every bit of what happened in here. So he'd probably be a good one to talk to before he splits, like any time now. City-owned property. We're going to be the new leasees. They fucking 594 the shit out of the place before they left. And that's it.
Right. Is this guy involved at all, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a mechanic.
Yeah, he was a mechanic for him. Had keys and access to the airport. Keys and access to here.
You guys got video surveillance up here? Nothing?
No, we don't. Unfortunately.
I might have some photos from yesterday that were being taken, but
You know for sure that this guy.
absolutely.
He's their main
Yeah,
mechanic.
that's one of their planes. He's in their plane right now.
Okay.
He's their main mechanic. He's posted all kinds of shit on Facebook. I mean, it's really easy to tie him. No problem.
But basically we want to document all the damage that was done because yesterday was their move out date. So that's how they left the building.
You got anything on him right now that I can see so I can 10-15 him?
Probably
you just want like a statement?
Not.
See
Probably
if I can
not.
get
Just say, hey, what's your involvement? Who do you know? What do you know about everything that was ripped out of the building? To prove some maliciousness. See all the holes there? There was cabinets hung up on the wall that are supposed to say, per the terms of the lease, they were all destroyed and they're actually over there on a pallet. So for him to try and claim that I was taking my property, no, they're all tore up.
Okay. What do you think the total value taken is right now? Way over 950.
Oh yeah, way over.
Oh, okay. He's not the lessee, by the way. He's
not the lessee.
He's just a mechanic that used to work out of.
Still does.
Okay.
Still does.
The lessee's probably going to show up just to take that plane over to Chino.
All right. I'll go talk to him.
Definitely.
Try and get a statement out of him or
just see
something.
what he has to say.
All right. And I'll definitely get his info. If you guys just want to say bye. Yeah, thanks. How's it going, sir? Good, how are you? So I'm sure you know why I'm here or what's going on?
Yeah, it's a civil matter. It's basically the contract for the hangar said this, that, and the other thing. And that's the way it is.
Are you a mechanic here?
Yeah, I work on all the helicopters and airplanes.
Can I check out what you got over here?
Yeah.
Right, so you're a mechanic out of here?
Yeah, well, I used to.
Okay, used to be. So what happened? Why is it all closed up now? Or
They got evicted.
did you know the people that got evicted?
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay. And so what?
They employ me. You go.
Oh, thank you. What was taken
Nothing.
from here? Or they're claiming that you took some items. I don't know. Sounds like a civil matter so far.
Yeah. It's
but-
basically the hangar contract. From the gist of what I seen is that all that stuff is not permitted,
Okay.
so it has to be torn out.
Like the cabinets and stuff.
Not the cabinets, the whole
Like the upstairs?
upstairs and everything. It wasn't what you call it, code enforcement. The airport manager was on our boss when he first got here. When his father died, something weird happened. But everybody started turning on Mike, and so the airport manager said, "Oh, all this stuff isn't permitted, so it has to, you have to get it permitted or tear it out." Yeah. So Mike's, he's trying to keep up, and instead of extending the lease to find out who the business owner was,
Yeah.
because when Mike's father died, Mike didn't know that his father left him the entire company.
Okay.
And they had a big, all the employees had a big piss fit, and the pilots had a piss fit.
Like who's getting what?
Yeah. Yeah, so Mike went to court, took him, I don't know, probably 6 months to a year with the court stuff. And he's up to his ass in like $300 worth of court fees, or lawyer fees and that. And so it's like, okay, well, we'll put it out to bid. So Mike put his bid in, and 3 other people put their bid in, and Hangar 21 won the bid. But the guy who's on the far west end, I heard that his bid was a little higher than Hangar 21, so why didn't he get the bid?
Okay. And this is Hangar 21?
No, Hangar 21 is the big open hangar
Okay.
right there. He's probably the guy in
Which
the
one's
truck.
this?
Well, this is now Hangar 21 because they won the bid. So, but it's not sprinkled for public events. So that's, it's basically a big giant code enforcement building because it used to belong to Orange County Fire Authority.
Got it.
So there's
Do you have an ID on you by any chance?
It's my truck.
Where's your truck at?
There we go.
Where's it at?
Right over here.
Oh,
But,
right there.
Yeah, I've been moving airplane parts. I mean, I must have.
So who's Mike? This is the guy that
he's the
took
owner.
over,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's the
the
whole
son.
owner of the airport right now, or?
No, he's the old owner of Air Combat and Sky Thrills
Okay.
and Blackstone Airways. And
When did this bid go out for this hangar?
I think about 3 months ago or something like that. And so but he and Brandon were at odds from the very beginning, from code enforcement to et cetera and so on. One day I was over at Paul's place. I do helicopter work on the side. And I'm sitting at the, waiting to get into the gate, and this guy drives up in a airport car, and he's real, snide with me. It's like, well, what the fuck is this? I'm waiting for Paul to let me in to do work on his helicopters, and this guy's giving me the
Is this
right.
the guy over here that's giving you a hard time?
Well, I found out later it was Brandon, the airport manager. I mean, total asshole. And it's like, son of a bitch. And so we had the crash of the Marchetti. And what pissed me off was the fire department didn't know how to safe an aircraft after an accident. So Mike and I, we land. We declared an emergency and land. We get out. The crew were fine. But here's the Marchetti in the hangar. Strobe light flashing, so the master's on. I hear the boost pump running, and the engine sitting on top of the wing. So here's this airplane, because the fire department was probably on the ground, at scene for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Within those 3 minutes, they should have shut off the fuel, turned off the electrical power, because that whole hangar was just full of fumes. One spark, and that would have wiped out 30 people.
How tall are you, sir?
5'11".
How much do you weigh?
Let's see, 175.
Do you have a address?
I just give out my P.O. box.
Yeah, what's your PO?
P.O. Box 9977, Fountain Valley, California, 92728. And my phone number is
What's the area code? 92728.
92728.
What's your phone number?
714-580-7486.
7486.
Yeah.
So what's all this stuff right here? Where's this from?
This is Mike's stuff.
Is this from in there?
Yeah, this is the stuff that Mike gave me because it's obsolete. It's microfiche from old aircraft, microfiche viewer.
Okay.
That was Yakuza maintenance assets that were going to be, they're going to throw them away. So
What's this?
that's Seekonite. That's my stuff from my hangar.
Okay.
I did the silver airplane in fabric.
What about this?
This is the holder for the microfiche that's underneath the manual.
What was in the? I guess my main concern. What was in the?
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Office. That's all office stuff.
Like desks and chairs.
Yeah, desks and chairs and all that stuff. Just stuff that would move out anyway when you move out a company.
So did you help move that out?
The chairs and desks, yeah. In
Chairs,
fact, well, basically,
office supplies.
they borrowed my trailer to move the entire company because
Who borrowed your chair?
Mike, because he didn't have any money to pay a shipping company. They wanted $7,000 to move the company, and it's like, holy shit, we don't have that money. They were just barely, they were making rent and paying.
And Mike's the owner, correct?
Yeah, Mike's
Do you
the
know
owner.
what's his last name?
Blackstone, Blackstone. He used to be Blackstone Jr., but since his father died, he's, the juniors.
Mike. Do you have his number?
I have it on my phone.
So, desks, office supplies up
Yeah,
there,
and that's-
and then
that's
they
stuff-
borrowed your personal trailer
Yeah, my personal trailer.
to move everything out?
Yeah.
And when did they move everything out? Last night?
No, they took us from the beginning to now, I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks to move everything. That's all the Marchetti parts. We had this shed in here full of crashed Marchettis.
So you guys basically moved everything out of there.
Yeah.
So like the cabinets on the wall and everything,
What cabinets?
like that were against the wall apparently.
Oh no,
there was
those the wall lockers were what you call movie prop, because this is basically, it gives rides, and they give you the Navy look.
Okay, so there was something against the
Yeah,
the
but
wall.
it wasn't attached. It's what you call movie prop stuff.
Movie prop stuff.
Yeah, that's basically
Like lockers.
Yeah, they're lockers and they were empty because the customer would come in, and it gives them the military experience.
Okay. Who moved everything? Mike and
Oh, we just
You.
myself, Mike, what's her name, Victoria. She helped a little bit, but she couldn't carry too much.
Yeah.
And then friends and pilots and all that came
Yeah.
in, and we moved out the whole month.
I guess the main concern is I don't technically know who was allowed to move.
Well, at that time, it's all company property. It was, so everything to do with the business.
What'd you guys do with it?
It's in storage, because Mike's looking for another hangar right now to refit.
So Mike just has it all in a storage unit right now?
Yeah, it's all in storage. Let's see, Victoria's number, I'll give you that one, 714.
Which one's this?
Victoria, it starts with a V. Duarte is her last name.
Is it? So this isn't Mike?
No, this is Mike. This is his girlfriend. That also acts as a secretary.
Okay.
She knows probably more what's going on than Mike does.
All right, 714.
698 3397.
Victoria Durante?
Duarte.
How do you spell it?
Duarte, I think. Yeah. Yeah. She knows more what's going on. They also have a suit pending with the city and all that stuff because of what was going on.
So this is like a bunch of other stuff then.
Oh yeah, there's so much going on that it's sickening, because and also the mayor is basically doing something weird too, because I don't know, he's kind of weird. We had that airport or town hall meeting with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit if people die on this airport. I told him, the fire crew that came to the scene didn't know what they were doing. I'm crash rescue trained from the military, way back when. And the aircraft was unsafe, the scene was unsafe. If it wasn't for the guy at the fuel pit putting out the oil fire on the engine, that whole hangar would have went up and the guys would have died. But the fire department was ineffective, untrained, and the guy who owns or rents the hangars over there, we were at at the meeting, and he blows up in my face because I walked in the hangar during the emergency and safed the aircraft. And we're talking about safety on the airport, you know, like, are the people, employees here trained in safing an aircraft or crash rescue in case you have an accident? They had, you know, in my recollection, over 200 accidents at this airport in its lifetime. And why are they not doing anything better to make it better? So, and there's a crash rescue vehicle in a scrapyard across the way, right? Perfectly good Oshkosh 1500. Park it here, have a volunteer crew. Guess what? Doesn't cost the city a dime. And they all said, oh, we can't do that.
I don't know.
It's like,
Can I get the case number?
but yeah, this is all civil stuff. It's like, come on, guys. Yeah.
10-4, thanks, and can I get CSI? That's the case number on the back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm sure someone's gonna give you a call. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
try and figure this out, but it sounds like a civil.
Yeah, it's all
Kind of-
civil.
kind of
Yeah,
like-
it's because, like,
Does Mike or anyone have like the paperwork, or anyone have
yeah,
paperwork that shows who
they have the
owns
contract.
the lease or whatever?
No, the lease is gone. So, but the old lease, Mike has all the paperwork because that's all part of the lawyer stuff.
Okay. All right. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
All right. So I got CSI on the way to take pictures and document.
Okay.
Basically, what I got out of him is that the guy Mike,
Yeah.
I can't remember his last name. I
Blackstone.
wrote it. Yeah, Blackstone. Took over all the hangars because his dad passed away or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then his girlfriend Victoria, Durate, and him, over a 3 to 4 week period, started getting all this stuff from outside and rented or used their personal trailer, and now all that stuff is in storage
Right.
because he was saying technically it's company property,
Yeah.
no one owns it,
Okay.
it's supposed to be out, so he took it.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you guys have like the paperwork that who has the lease now? Because he said
Yeah,
the bid went up for this hangar, correct?
Yeah.
And you guys got the bid, right? And now he's saying that stuff had to be moved out, so his company
Yeah, all the stuff, but anything, police says anything bolted to
yeah, it can't be moved.
the,
Any-
yeah, that's.
Yeah, do you guys have the paperwork for the lease on you right now?
I have it at
Give
the
him the
office.
sheet about the fixed assets or whatever.
I mean, the city attorney, we've been working on this.
Yeah, it
3
sounds
4
like,
months, so-
yeah, it's,
But he'll need it. To
Yeah, I'll
show
need
that
it to
there-
document
show that
in
there was
the
malicious
report.
intent.
Yeah, no, I can go get it.
Because-
Take
because
pictures.
with that exact wording, that's perfect because I can include that in my report.
Yeah.
And he just admitted to, yeah, we went up there and we took everything. And there's a printer in the back of his truck, and he said it's from upstairs. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah,
It's like an
company
old
property.
school, like,
That's his shit.
okay.
Yeah, but it's our building. We're concerned about the fucking windows and tiles. And
The
all
bottom
this
line
shit.
is, if their thing is, well, that was our stuff, they put all this in. So it all should have, if that was his intent, he would have ripped everything out.
Okay.
He's being a dick.
Yeah. Do you guys have your IDs on you for the report? I'll do that, then I'll go take a look, and then CSI's already on its way to document it.
Fucked up your breakfast, dude.
I just got back from county actually, so.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't have time. I'm covering someone's shift today. I'm on weekend nights, but I said I would cover someone's shift today, so.
Well, at least you got a fucking car, dude. I died on the motor yesterday. It was fucking brutal.
Yeah. I'm from Riverside, and it was like.
Oh hell, this is
it's
cold
like
snap for your ass.
1:15 yesterday, and I was like, it's brutal.
Was that one of the reasons you left there?
Oh
It
yeah.
was fucking hell.
Yeah, it is hell.
Don't tell me, you live in Eastvale.
No, still in Riverside.
Are you?
Looking at Eastvale though.
A lot of the guys from the station. But shit,
Yeah.
a lot of guys from many stations are in Eastvale.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get off probation so I can buy
Right.
a house. Yeah.
How long were you at Riverside?
No. I was just born and raised in Riverside, but
Oh,
I went. Yeah, I'm straight out of the academy from Fullerton, so I've been off training now. So now I'm just waiting to get off probation before I buy a house. So.
Didn't it?
That is the way to do it. I
Yeah.
tell these fucking guys, don't go buy a boat and a stomp
Yeah,
ass
it's-
4x.
yeah, I know,
and all
everyone's
this
buying
bullshit,
quads
then
and-
get a fucking girl pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Then you gotta contend with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You're not even married. No, you're doing it right.
Yeah, just keep stay on that path,
Yes,
man.
exactly.
Don't
Don't
screw
Yeah.
that up.
fucking- Don't deviate.
I know.
Lieutenant, that's what's going in my report. It'll be on your desk. It'll Okay, Monica's gonna grab the link.
What did that
Copy
fucking
for him.
that Carney dude over there? He seemed like he was
Okay, so
scared.
let's.
Yeah, he was shaking. His
Good.
hand was shaking.
You know
He's
what, if
he's
nothing-
925.
if
He's
nothing
super
else-
925.
If nothing else, you know what? At least stress his fucking ass. And he's not the culprit. It's a fucking idiot Blackstone. He's a little
Yeah.
fucking. His dad died, left him this, and he fucking alienated the shit out of people. So then he wasn't paying his rent. So Brendan, who's the manager of the airport, says, "Hey, you're gonna get evicted." But that's when he started shit. It's like, really, dude, you fucking take the windows and shit. Well, all this shit's gonna be demolished anyway. All the shit's coming out. But he's just a fucking bitch. And then he left a bunch of shit on the side, oil and that.
So that Mike Blackstone guy had the lease to here, but he wasn't paying his rent, so he was going to get evicted.
Mhm.
Is that what happened? And then this went up for bid, and
That's
you guys
exactly
got
what
it.
was. That's
Okay.
exactly what. Yeah, well, Rob actually has.
And this is hangar 21 technically?
those
Is that
two
gonna be?
hangars over there,
Okay.
and then there's two.
So what
more.
is this going to be called? Wait,
I don't, hangar 21 and a half. I don't, it would be hangar 21, dude.
I'll just put the address
Obviously,
on the front.
21 is a station number.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whatever's, we're fucking easy. It's just, you know what? Fuck this guy. Whatever. I certainly don't expect the DA to do anything with it. I really don't.
Yeah.
But at least it'll fucking scare that little fuck. And if you don't fucking pay your bills, are people supposed to fucking continue to bend over? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dude, how did you end up at Fullerton if you're out in Riverside?
So I went to college, and my mom's from Hawaii, so
Yeah.
Oahu. So I was out there, did college for 4 years, got my major and everything, and then I applied for Honolulu PD.
Oh, no shit.
But their process is like a whole year. So I made it all the way to the end, and they're like, no, we're not gonna select you. You gotta wait another year just to reapply. So then, yeah, I started hitting up my buddies. Hey, what's good departments in Southern California? Where do you work? Because I got buddies at like Santa Ana. I got buddies all over.
Yeah.
So this was like just on the list, like Anaheim, Fullerton. I applied, and Fullerton picked me
Anaheim's
up
a
right
good
away. So
Well, one of your, I can't remember his name, one of your motors just got hired at Anaheim not too long ago.
we're losing a lot of people at
Well, in
Anaheim.
fact, Kyle Boss, we just
Oh
had
yeah,
his,
boss.
his
He's
surprise
working right
party
now.
at the hangar last week.
Oh really?
I don't know how the fuck he fit in the helicopter, but Rob brought that big son of a bitch in, and it was an aviation theme. So you see this big fucking guy get out of there
It's fucking.
with his jumpsuit on. It was pretty cool.
I like Corporal Boss. He's hilarious.
Yeah, all the motors were there. It was actually pretty cool. Yeah, the motherfuckers, they didn't leave any beer. It took all the fucking beer. Sometimes people leave that stuff, but no, not them. They took it all. But he's cool. I like him. In fact, we helped train him before he went to motorsport.
Yeah, he's doing AI now. Over at
Yeah.
Fullerton. Yeah.
If you were on the other side, I'd offer you something to drink and eat, but I ain't gonna
No, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Sir, so do you have the lease right now, or is it
Monica's bringing it.
okay? No, like who actually is
No, the city property.
Police
City
expired.
City's property.
city's property?
Right now.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, no.
And once CSI goes here, we'll go through everything that needs to be taken picture, and then I'll write down the costs, and we'll go through it.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, so he was saying, what was against the wall? Because he was telling me,
Cabinets.
it was like lockers or something.
No, it was cabinets.
And he said he was claiming that it wasn't bolted to the wall, so he was allowed to take it.
Yeah, whatever.
But it looks like,
Yeah, clearly bolted.
Did he say they're coming to get those airplanes? Did you ask?
no, I didn't ask him. Do you want me to go ask him?
No, I know.
You gonna ask him? Did you tell him to ask him, Brenda?
I can ask him if you need me to.
Ask him when the planes are gonna be on. And I'll confirm with him.
So when the bid went up, you guys bid for it? Hangar 24, is it?
Hangar 21.
Hangar 21?
Yeah, they're all bitter.
That's what,
They're all bitter, and this was their final fuck you.
that's what he was saying.
Huh?
That's what he was saying he doesn't understand how you guys got it.
Yeah.
How often do you guys check on the place? Like, when did you guys first notice that all this shit was gone this morning?
Well, the lease, they were supposed to be out last night, August 31st.
Oh, so
midnight.
they were supposed to be out. That's why you guys came this morning.
Yeah, so they're out, we're in. So we usually have building and safety come in and do an inspection, but you know, we knew this was coming because the guy's a fuckhead. You know, he's been a shithead the whole process, and so his mechanics at Coop too. We knew they'd do something stupid. But it's been a long like 4 months of.
Yeah, he said like the
Legal.
past. He was telling me like the past 3 or 4 weeks they've just using his personal trailer to. They just started grabbing stuff from up there and taking it. And now it's all in storage. He said it's like desks, office supplies, chairs.
Well, that's they should do that. That's what we want.
That's
It's
fine.
an empty building.
Yeah, so
When
it's
they
the.
start ripping shit off the wall, that's the no-no.
So what did you check up there already?
They went up there. I'm kind of.
Yeah, I'm waiting for CSI to get here and then we'll do a walkthrough.
I'm sure it's fine. There was railing all along there.
And they
Cool
just kind of
metal
like
railing.
they just ripped it out.
I think they probably unbolted it. I mean, it was really. This place was really bitchin'. It was all done up to do
Oh really?
like a aircraft carrier.
So-
kind of thing.
Clearly attached. Kitchen sink, cabinets.
That's all.
That was all right there. In the cubby. All of this.
Oh wow, it did look nice
right
in
there.
here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's perfect. You mind?
Yeah, I'll
you
get
can
you all
email
these.
all these to my.
There's the before.
And I'll
You
print
can
this
see all
out.
the windows that were there.
Yeah. Oh, on that side.
Yeah. The railing, really? Why in the fuck do you need railing?
Yep,
Stairway
all
railing.
gone. So we got fridge. Do they own the fridge?
The fridge is fine. Yeah, let the
Okay.
appliances go. It's just all the cabinets, the sink.
How many cabinets do you think they took?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Shoot. So you got, well, I'll send you the picture, you'll have it. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can count.
lower cabinets, countertop,
What do you
kitchen
think?
sink,
What do you
upper
think the
cabinets.
value of the cabinets
Oh, just all that
and
alone?
the sink?
That's a grand, easy.
Grand each or grand total?
Grand
you think?
total for that whole thing, I would say. And then each of the windows, that's, you know.
Yeah, each window.
That's,
So we got
that's
1,
500
2.
bucks a window at least.
Is there a window on this side as well?
You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows.
5 windows.
5 windows. I'd
What
say-
about that side?
Yeah,
6 windows.
6 windows. Probably 500 bucks a piece.
Okay.
And then 2 big sliders. 2 big sliding glass doors. Those are probably 1,400 bucks a piece.
How many sliders?
2?
2 sliders.
Yeah.
And how much a piece?
That's
said
1,400
1400.
bucks.
Okay.
That's safe
And-
there to go.
Yeah.
How many railings did he take?
All the railing. This was
The
all
stair-
railing all the way around.
Stair
And took the
railings,
stairway railing.
metal, right? The
Yeah,
metal
aluminum.
rail.
Nice. You can see it's kind of
Yeah,
was
that's nice. How much do you think that's gonna cost?
Oh, that's gonna cost.
That's gotta be.
I'd say $4 or $5 grand for all that railing. It was all nice welded aluminum.
How's Letty?
You can see like, it had like that cool cable system that ran through it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
See it up in there?
Right there.
Yeah, but see, look at it. I mean, that was all custom welded.
Yeah, and the windows clearly.
Yeah.
Why do the? I don't
These
understand why
being the douche.
they just take the windows. Oh, okay. No, I know what I'm gonna talk to him again real quick. Hey, sir. Now talking with them, I kind of got a better idea of what their major concern is or complaint is. So, you know how there was windows?
Yeah.
Do you guys take the windows as well?
Yeah, they took the windows.
Mike did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike took the windows. Okay, what about, they're not really worried about like the fridge and all that. They're more concerned about like the sink and the cabinets. You guys take those as well, like the ones that are right under the stairwell?
Yeah, that stuff got moved because that's part of the decor. That's the.
Okay, so you guys had to actually like rip that off then, it looks like.
No, they unscrewed them.
Okay, but
Yeah,
it was bolted
yeah.
to the wall, right?
Screwed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
any fixture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the cabinet, yeah, because they don't. What about the stair railings? You know how like
That's part of the decor.
decor?
Yeah, that's part of the military. It was all military stuff.
Okay.
You know, anything to do with the military stuff, and or customer, you know, stuff for customer eyesight was taken out because that's part of
It's part of
the theme.
the theme.
Yeah.
And that Mike has ownership over that?
Yes. Yes. And the city also said they were going to pay for the build out, and they reneged on it.
Why did you guys take the windows?
Well, basically, when the city and Mike started negotiating the boost out, that the city was supposed to pay Mike or reimburse Mike for the upgrades, you know, or at least partial, and they just turned around and said, F you.
Okay.
So that's probably why it happened.
Okay.
But, you know,
And whose plane? This plane? This plane?
all these are Mike's aircraft.
Okay. So
all-
when are these going to be moved?
As soon as they become airworthy. I've been working,
So what is that? I'm not sure what that means.
this meaning that they're safe and legal to fly.
Okay. So
'cause this
are
one's-
none of them safe and legal to fly right now?
That's ready to fly.
The-
60 is ready to fly. I just have to sign
Just
the
this one
logos.
and this one?
This one, and the one in the hangar that has an AD on it.
Okay. Those. So
it- yeah.
is that going to be major repairs or is it just minor?
It starts out with an inspection. So far, a lot of the work has been major because the previous management that was under Mike's father's.
Okay. So
Screw
how long?
these
How long
aircraft
do you
out.
think that's going to be to get these planes out of here?
I would say 30 days, between 30 and 60 days for all of them.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He used to work for LASO. He's a mechanic. He fucking went crazy on him, brought a gun to work.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's 925.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he admitted that they ripped everything out. They unbolted the cabinets. He's saying it's because it's part of the military core theme. So the ownership is Mike's, not. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I was just like, don't you think it's just a little weird that you guys took windows? Like, I get what you're saying for the other stuff, and I got to see the lease and stuff. But I was just like, don't you think it's a little odd to take windows? And he's like, oh well, Mike wanted to take them, so.
nice.
Like,
And a section of air conditioning duct.
like I don't know. That's just weird to me. Like, why would you take windows?
Yeah.
They're just mad.
So for the 594 part, as far as the maliciousness
I
goes,
see you, sir.
maliciousness goes, you said CSI's coming, right?
Yeah,
All
CSI's
right,
coming.
I'll just point out that stuff.
What's your name?
Officer Ramek. My first name is Brandon.
Yeah, we go by first name.
Officer, the fuck?
Officer.
Station 24.
Brandon.
You're still
Station
a
20.
boot.
Be
What are you
careful.
talking
Yeah, I'm
about?
so
You
boot.
don't officer us, buddy.
He's gonna go
You
51.
got 27 years on you, man. Officer.
That removal shall include leaving the lease premises, removal of any underground obstructions, and compaction. Oh, for the planes, I asked him about the planes. He said 2 are ready to go and pass inspection, and there's 3 that haven't passed inspection. So I asked him how long that's going to be, and if it's minor and major repairs. He said it's minor stuff, but it said 30 to 60 days. So I don't. That's just heads up for you guys.
My lady distributes this stuff.
Thanks, bro.
They manufacture and distribute it. You guys want to buy that stuff?
Is
I'm
it
supposed to
super
deliver
hot?
it to somebody else.
It's not terrible.
Is it super hot?
It's in a tissue bitter, but it's not terrible.
Say anything. Is it? Oh, is she?
Step off.
Dude, I'll go 5150, fucker. I know that cop shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Please,
Did we get a hold of somebody
For what?
in the building, Rocket or whoever?
For what?
Or they're just asking why did you take the photos?
Oh, they. What? This is all a giant fuck you. That's all this is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
stupid.
of course.
Declared unsafe. Use.
Well, you pretty much threw Mike under the bus.
Cool.
So they're gonna take those 2 airplanes today, you said?
I don't know if they're gonna take them. He said because there's 4 right there, and he said there's 1 somewhere else, so a total of 5. And he said
It's in the
he
hangar.
said 2 are ready can be taken off, and then the other 3 need to pass inspection. So he said anywhere between 30 to 60 days.
I think he's gonna end up giving up the hangar.
30 days.
This is
Safe pursuit to the
this
completion of
This is only gonna get worse.
Good.
We're gonna go
So
out.
we're going to earmark that for the diagram for the spot we're going to go out to that hangar.
Your name on the list?
No,
You gotta give me one.
you can have one of those. I want that one. Bring it. Hey, I'm eating his trash. No, I don't want it for anything. No. Okay.
How long until CSI starts?
I'm gonna call her right now. I don't know if she's on another call or what, but I'll call her right now.
You know,
I don't like Chipotle. That's
So
like
you
the
gonna
smoke
go
flavor.
594 at 47 or
I can do both actually.
2180?
good?
5150.
If he wasn't the tenant, could have got him for 459 too.
Oh yeah, 459. I always go straight.
Hey Letty, it's Brandon. Hey, I was wondering if you're stuck on another call or something. Okay, perfect. So When you get to the front, it's kind of weird. They let me on the hangar, but there's a way to come in through like the front entrance, the gate. So when you're like coming at Commonwealth and Mag, just give me a call. Okay, I'll wait out front. Hey, do you have the keys for that gate? There, it's got a notch box. So, yeah, you can use mine if you don't have one. So you just go through that, Letty, and you just literally come around, you'll see my patrol car. Yeah, you can go down, make a left, and then make another left around. All right, I just let CSI in, so she's coming around. Does anyone have that Mike's got number, Blackstone's number?
I think I have it. He'll have it.
Yeah, I asked. He gave me his girlfriend's number, but not
Mike's.
Not Mike's.
Mike signed his paycheck. Yeah, there you go. 714. So it's Mike Blackstone Jr.
714.
402 4888.
So they were supposed to be out by the 30 yesterday.
Yeah.
He was only allowed to take the fridge, I guess.
Yeah, that's all their stuff. Just like as you move out of an apartment. you
Yeah.
know.
So why? So they
Yeah.
just decided to take the railings. They decided to take the windows.
They're pissed at us.
They decided to take So the only thing that they were allowed to take was, were they allowed to take cabinets and the sink?
If they're bolted in,
He
it's
said that.
supposed to stay.
He said that.
Well, then what are all those on the wall? You know? It's
He
all
told me.
bolted
He
in.
told me it was bolted in, and they unscrewed it.
Right. Anything bolted down
It was
stays.
supposed to stay.
Yeah. The ceiling tiles, that's ridiculous.
Oh,
When you
there's-
move out of an apartment, you don't unscrew the fucking
Yeah.
tile. Oh, and there's a whole sink gone from the bathroom in there too.
There's
You don't
another sink.
remove plumbing fixtures.
I is on the list to check out this morning.
Well, the guy's a serious douchebag, and it's been a hell of a long 4 months. His attorney back and forth with our attorney. City council's been involved the whole way through. If he wasn't going to move out, which it was looking like for a while, we were going to do an unlawful detainer.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we don't have to do that, but this is what we get instead.
You need anything else?
Do you want to take this back? I took pictures of it and read it, so.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. No, I'm okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, the main thing is going through the walkthrough with CSI and just documenting each thing he wasn't supposed to take and the cost and where it was at, and how it looked. Because, like in my report, obviously, you see around all that damage from the windows, glass windows. So you document how that's taken out, what it looks like, and CSI taking pictures of that.
And the light fixtures too. You know?
Yeah, so we'll go through each thing.
And make sure you get those light wires that are on.
Is it on the other side of the?
No, right there, it's the light switch for those lights. They ripped the thing off and have the two bare leads right next to each other, like waiting for someone to touch it.
What up?
Hey.
Missed ya.
Huh?
Missed ya.
Don't.
No, I'm not. I work nights.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just covering.
You're a night owl.
I am. Alright, so he's going to take us on a walkthrough of each thing that's damaged. So it's multiple things. Whenever you're ready, sir.
You ready?
Yeah.
We can start
Okay.
wherever you want.
Well, let's start over here.
Did somebody came in and damaged it, or?
Yeah, it's like this guy over here. It's like a tenant kind of dispute. But basically they're only allowed to take certain things, and they decided to rip out. Like, so in the lease it says that if it's bolted to something, can't take it out. And they were only allowed to take like their fridge and like some cabinets. They decided to like rip off railings and windows.
Yeah. So bottom line, for the 594 part, is the maliciousness of this is just fuck you. That's what this is. So first thing I'm gonna show you, we'll get a picture of see all those holes over there on the wall?
Yeah.
Those were cabinets that were mounted to the wall that they are not supposed to remove. So he's gonna try and say, well, that was mine, so I took it. Well, fuck you, because you ripped them all up and left them over here. You didn't care about them. You just wanted to dig with us. So basically, get a picture of that, and then I'll walk you through the rest.
Using a patrol camera, mine broke like
Oh,
last
really?
week. And all the pictures I had taken on it,
Oh,
gone.
shit.
Yeah.
Here's all the cabinets.
And what's going to be the cost for the cabinets for the 594?
I don't know. I'd say $300.
All right.
Just for me, little maliciousness of leaving two ironically enough, those are the only ones. Everywhere else they took something down. They put wire counts on, except for the one that you could actually touch and get to.
What's the damage for that one, sir?
I'd say $50. So $500 window ripped off, and then the 594 for the damage. Yeah, and again, why not these? Why those? You know. All the holes showing where those cabinets were mounted.
It's weird. So like,
Different.
Window. Do both of those. So I'll email you the before pictures.
Yeah, I'll send you
So you can
my
see
email.
kind of.
Yeah.
and all those on top.
Yeah. Get a picture of this though, because he's gonna have a picture that the before picture that ties into this. Missing bathroom fixture. There was a sink, cabinet.
Oh,
The mirror.
sorry, I wanted to be in it. How much does the sink cost?
You know, the sink and vanity, $300. All right, now we go upstairs.
Did he install that thing, or
What?
did he that was there before? Or was that?
Yeah, they did. But again, if his thing is what we just took, what we put in, all this should be gone. They did all of this. So he just took parts to be nice. I mean, he ripped off a section of air conditioning unit. Why would, you know, so we can't use it. So right here, you can get a picture of this. All the missing railing. Get a picture of this area right here, the missing railing that's there. Let's go upstairs. Hey, do you still have your pictures and stuff that you took when you came over here? Okay, alright. Alright. No, I'll get it to him later. I got his email. I'm going to send it to the officer. Okay? So this is where the nice sliders were?
Yeah, the glass sliders.
Yeah.
I won't let you fall.
So he took a bunch of those, and what was there was these. So that throws the military theme out of the way. Why didn't you just take those two then?
I got that.
All the ceiling tiles gone.
Was there 3 total light fixtures? 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. I think there was like 2 more downstairs. Those are about $100 a piece. All missing windows here. Another missing slider. Oh, yeah. Okay. All this. And this is to show damage. 594. That's good 594 stuff. And then more missing section.
Watch that rat trap,
Missing section was ducting.
buddy. Watch that rat. I don't.
What? What rat?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
rat
It's
trap.
not good.
Oh.
I think it's BO trap, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rats are like, I can handle that.
So
Possums, rats, yeah.
that's pretty much it. You know, key elements for
So,
you.
was
Not
this all-
to treat you too much like the new guy. or
Was
anything.
this all here before, or like all this?
Shit? No.
Okay.
No. You notice he took the T-bar from here, which
Yeah.
is the stuff for the ceiling, but he didn't take it from in there. So again, if your intent was to take your property, why didn't you take this also, like you did in all the
Yeah,
other areas?
these ones right here.
Yes, exactly. All of this, there's no reason for him to take that face off of there, expose all of that. So that's pretty. I mean, that's enough. We're over on both 594 and the
Yeah,
47, so you got plenty.
Smells like dead rat.
There's probably one around. We were looking for any kind of gifts that we have. We got some rat people here.
I'm assuming you support prosecution.
Yeah. Well, technically the city's the victim,
Yeah, the
but
city.
yeah, they do. Yeah. City attorney was like, when Brendan, that's the airport
Yeah,
manager, talked to
yeah.
city attorney like, fuck that guy. Get the PD, do their report, but they're going to do their
Their own thing.
thing too. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot there around there somewhere. I agree.
Oh, yeah, there's something
Yeah,
dead rat.
there's dead stuff around.
I'm like used to the smell of
In the wall
dead
somewhere.
property. It's like the little area.
Yeah. Somewhere. So,
Yeah, there's my email, and then I'll get you the.
all right, yeah, I'll email you a video and probably
Yeah,
6 photos.
Then I'll write down the case number for you too.
All right.
Thanks, Letty.
Excited vacation on the hottest day of my
Oh yeah, I love it. It's my favorite.
life.
It's because Munoz is covering me for this Sunday.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go out with my girlfriend, and like Paya's invited me. It's like Paya's his girlfriend, Signs his girlfriend, Crabtree his girlfriend, Halverson his girl or whatever. They're gonna go to Malibu Wines. So I was like, I know I don't want to be too cliquey, but I was like, all right.
Okay, once in a while, that's fine.
Yes, I'm
Or
gonna.
at least the suspect, don't call him, do not refer to him as lessor or anything like that. He's a fucking crook. So, the suspect has knowledge that nothing is to be removed, yada yada. But the best
And I'm
part-
gonna
the
call,
five- the 594 is the best part of it.
I'm gonna call that guy at Blackstone because I have his number.
Yeah.
I'll just have my camera going and have it on speaker, and then I'll just try and get a statement out of him. See what he says.
Lingo and everything. I'm like, I bet he was the cop
Yeah, yeah.
before.
The manager's name's Brendan O'Reilly.
Brendan?
Brendan, yeah.
Brendan.
He's a city employee, so obviously we don't have any of that stuff.
And he is what
The
the.
airport manager.
I'll leave that at that.
Yeah, the city's the victim right now.
Yeah.
City-owned property.
Should I list him as the RP or should I list you as the
No,
RP?
him as RP.
RP.
Yeah. He is the one that called you guys.
Sounds
I'm
good.
just here to help.
Thanks.
Be
Appreciate it.
safe.
Thank you, sir.
Both of you.
Thank you.
Okay? Crazies out there.
Crazy
Alright.
hot day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Melting.
Stay hydrated.
That's what's gonna get me.
Yeah.
Just in case so you have it for your. And I'll text you back my name and all that stuff, just so you. For you.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right?
Appreciate it.
Okay, man.
So I have to tell you something.